General, give me your overview of the situation. President Trump tweeted this afternoon. He said that Iran will get what's coming to them, and he said this is not a warning; it is a threat.
Well, the president's first duty is to protect American lives and property here at home and abroad, and he's acting appropriately in doing so. So that's the first thing I would say. The second thing is your analysis is right on, Liz, in that this is a Hezbollah Iran standard play. We saw it when we moved the U.S. embassy in Tel Aviv to Jerusalem. Those were not protesters. They were Hezbollah mixed in with a crowd, driving the crowd forward at gunpoint. It's the same thing here. These are not protesters, as some of the mainstream media are calling them. They're actual armed combatants that are attacking the embassy, and so it's a very important distinction to make that this is an act of war by Iran against the U.S. embassy. The one thing, and you make a good point about the lack of response of the Iraqi forces. While it's disappointing, it doesn't surprise me. They're always 51 to 49% trying to figure out which side to be on. They live there amongst the Shia militias that have crept up from the Basra area up to Baghdad. And really, one of the things that I keep wondering about is the Persians and the Arabs have traditionally hated each other, and they still do today. But the level of penetration of the Iranian government and military into Iraq is one of these unintended consequences of the Iraqi war, where Rumsfeld and Cheney said we would have rose petals thrown at our feet as we came marching in there. And when in fact we all know that didn't happen. And worse, now Iran is demonstrating its hegemony in the region, and they are trying to drive us out of our 100-acre compound. They're really sort of the sole remaining place that we've got in Iraq. And we are at war with Iran right now, like it or not. So that's why when you have people like Kerry and some of the former Obama administration officials that are out there double dealing with Iran, they're actually committing, in my mind, acts of treason to undermine this president's foreign policy.